Hey guys, Jared here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to download and install the Android SDK for Windows. This works with Linux and OS X, I believe. So you're going to navigate to the link in the description, and then you're going to want to click download the SDK ADT bundle for Windows. And I've read and agree with the above terms, blah blah blah. 32-bit or 64-bit, select this depending on your OS. If you have a 32-bit installation of Windows, select 32-bit. If you have a 64-bit, select 64-bit. So I already have it installed, but I'm just gonna click download. So then it'll start to download. It should only take a couple minutes depending on your internet. If you have good download speed, then it shouldn't take too long. So once that's done, you'll get, depending on where you downloaded it at, mine goes to my desktop. So mine went to my desktop, so now we're going to extract it to our C drive just for ease. So just right click on the ADT bundle, extract files, and if you don't have WinRAR, you can just search WinRAR and get it. I'm not going to include a link because it's not hard. If you don't know how to use Google, then that's your problem. So yeah, make sure it's just in the root of the C drive. So C:\\, and click OK. I'm just not gonna click OK because I've already got it extracted there. Okay. Now that we've got to our C drive, ADT is right here. So now, we've got all this stuff, but how do we make it come into use? So now what you're going to do is you're going to click on your Start menu, and then right click on Computer, Properties, Advanced System Settings. To get here, unlike Windows 8 and other versions of Windows, just go to Control Panel, System and Security, and System. So System and Security, let's do it. System and Security, click this. Excuse me, and then you're going to just click on System. It'll take you right here, Advanced System Settings, right there. So now, System Properties, make sure you're on the Advanced tab up here at the top. Then go down to Environment Variables and click that. Now for the System Variables, scroll down until you see Path. And then you can either double click or click Edit. Just double click. Now, what you're going to do is, since we extracted it to the C drive, you're going to do a semicolon, C:\\, and then type the name of this folder, or if you rename the ADT at all, just type the name of that. So we would do ADT-bundle-windows-x86_64-21305222, and then we would open that folder, see where we want to go next. Next, we want to go to the SDK, so we would do a / after the last two, and then we'd type SDK. Then we want to open up the SDK, and we want to be in Platform Tools. So you do another / after the K in SDK, and then Platforms-Tools. So then all this will come into use, and then it'll set the path, and you'll be able to use it. So now click OK. OK. Now you can just open up a command prompt. So you can just click Start menu and type CMD, or if you have a shortcut on your desktop, open it. Now to make sure everything is working, just do ADB. And all these commands popped up, which indicates you've successfully installed the SDK. So hence Android Debug Bridge, ADB. So now, well, never mind. I was going to say we could do ADB devices, which will list all your devices that are on your computer, but my phone's not plugged in. It's still got a little bit of charge, and I'm not really doing anything with it at the moment. So now I'll just exit out of here, and that is it, guys. So the SDK is set up. So for whatever reason you needed this, whether you're going to root your phone, develop, test things, anything of that nature, whatever you're going to do with it. Um, just a fair word of advice. If you don't know how to do simple commands in the command prompt, or if you can't follow instructions on how to use the command prompt, then you really shouldn't be tinkering with rooting your phone in particular, because rooting, while it is pretty hard to brick your phone, if you're installing a custom ROM, which I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to do that soon, or if you're trying to flash something, whether it be a ROM or recovery, uh, you can brick your phone, and it's pretty hard to do because there's a lot of guides and they really aren't hard to follow. They aren't hard to do on your own either, but you just need to know how to do it. That make it not so hard, because the guides themselves are kind of noob proof. So if you really can't use command prompt, like if you don't know, I don't know, if you can't change the directory like so, then that'll make the directory the C drive. If you can't do basic stuff like that, then this probably isn't an interest for you. So that's enough with my rant, guys. Custom ROM installation will be coming soon. Might do a tutorial on how to flash recovery, installing twerp recovery, TWRP. So I'll do that. I'll do a couple of tutorials on more Android related rooting uh, options, I guess you could say. So until next time, guys, see ya.